Hey, what up, y'all? It's Michael from Only Human. I was just checking out this BMT video. So there's a few things that he said on this video I just kind of wanted to address. This was the first thing.
Like, guys are all over the world right now, and they all sub to the ideology of being a passport bro. That's all it is. I keep saying this. It's just an ideology, just a mindset. There's no organization. There's not really a movement or anything like that. It's just guys coming from the West, all right, looking for more opportunity to leverage their American dollar and for traditional relationships. That's what passport bros are. There's nothing else behind it. There's nothing nefarious behind it. There's no shadiness behind it. But what they do is they just find random people, random dudes, black dudes, white dudes, and they do anything negative.
All right, first thing I want to point out is that he mentioned to leverage your American dollar. He was addressing another person talking about how passport bros go overseas to kind of be on easy mode with women. And BMT was kind of denying that, saying, oh, it's more difficult because you got to learn new culture and language and all this shit. But right here, he just said you are leveraging the American dollar. Right? So it's not about you, your personality, your looks, or any of this stuff. It's about leveraging your dollar. He just said it. So if you go someplace where that dollar has like an elevated value in their culture, then that leverage makes it what you might call easy mode. Okay, so that was one thing. And here's another thing that he said I want to address.
You got 1 billion black people on this planet. Everybody's not going to be the same. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing we got to accept, because it's always just, passport pookie it is, or...
Okay. So I've noticed that the passport bros and definitely BMT, they have this thing where whenever some wild shit happens overseas, some kind of degenerate act or some fuckery goes on, they're quick to say those people are not passport bros. Yet he's saying it's not an actual group, an actual movement. How in the hell can you just declare people to be or not be passport bros when it's not a defined movement? And somehow when it's somebody doing something degenerate, you say they're not a passport bro. But the thing that he just said, there's so many billion black people are not all going to be the same. See, this is not how this works, where you get to say, y'all can't lump us into a group. You can't generalize us as passport bros, but we can generalize so-called Western women. How many passport bros do you think there are, BMT? 5,000, 10,000, 20,000? Okay, so according to what I saw on Google, there are over 140 million. I don't even know if this is the exact number or close, but I just looked up US, Canada, Australia, UK. And it said what I saw was over 140 million females above the age of 21. So you can generalize that many people, because you always say Western women, but we can't generalize 5 to 20,000 dudes. How does that work? It doesn't work. That's not how this works. See, if y'all can generalize a huge number of people like that, then we can do the same thing with passport bros. That would make sense. Not that we're trying to get back at you. That just makes sense. That's how it would work. And there was another thing he said that I want to touch on.
But what are we talking about tonight, family? We're talking about painting narratives. Painting certain narratives, right?
That's incredibly ironic, because that's at the core of what the passport bros do, is try to paint a narrative of themselves so that we don't see it for what it really is. Guys that are not doing well with women, going to places where they can leverage their American dollar and do it on easy mode. But y'all trying to paint or reframe a narrative to convince yourself and other people that this is the reason why you're doing it, these other reasons.
About the passport bros. And what I want to say is the passport bros, for the most part, have been a victim of its popularity for sure.
Ain't that a bitch? A victim of its popularity? Y'all are trying your damn hardest to make this thing popular. Talking about, oh, we've been on this news outlet and everybody's catching on to the Passport Bros. Everybody talking about the Passport Bros, and you're just loud as hell making a million videos about what you're doing when you don't even have to. Y'all, you can't try your hardest to make this thing popular and then talk about you're a victim of this said popularity. And let's define the word popular here, BMT. I don't have the actual definition in front of me, but from what I understand, popular means that something is well known and liked. For the most part, it's like people know about it and kind of like it, admire it. Like Hitler was well known around the world, but I wouldn't use the term popular for that dude. Not that y'all Hitler or the Nazis, but I don't think that's the word you're looking for. Y'all maybe infamous at this point. Let me see.
You know, this Passport Bros thing have really set the internet on fire and is still here. I originally thought that it would, kind of blow over at some point. I really thought. Then, we went viral on TikTok. Austin took it viral. A lot of responses. And the women are still responding to the Passport Bro.
Now, to the part that I really want to talk about on that clip right there, where he said, Austin, what did he say about Austin?
One point. I really thought. Then, we went viral on TikTok. Austin took it viral.
Austin took it viral, meaning it meaning Passport Bros. So he's identifying Austin as a Passport Bro. Earlier, we saw a clip where he said the Passport Bros are Western men going overseas for more traditional women relationships. BMT, do you think that Austin is looking for a traditional woman or relationship? You see how he moves. You see what he's doing. Answer that question to yourself. Is Austin looking for a traditional woman, a traditional relationship? And if you're saying, oh, he may not be looking for marriage, but he's looking for a traditional woman, let me ask you this question, if that's your response. Would a so-called traditional woman let you smash pretty quick, like he's doing overseas? Is that what you consider a traditional woman to be? Wouldn't a traditional woman make your ass wait? Okay, so when it comes to these dudes who are doing fuck shit overseas, degenerate fuckery, and they try to say, oh, those aren't Passport Bros. If you use his own definition from earlier, Western men going overseas looking for traditional blah, blah, blah. What BMT would probably try to counter and say is, well, those guys are not looking for anything traditional. Those are not Passport Bros. Yet you just clarified Austin Holloman as a Passport Bro, like a leading face on this ideology. And you know damn well he's not looking for anything traditional. So which is it? Is it just Western dudes going overseas dealing with women? Whether it's dealing with pros or just regular women for sex or something kind of quick and temporary or traditional. Like, what is it? You keep trying to say what this move. You're saying it isn't even a movement. You don't even know what the hell. You're just trying to define this as you go along and try to do it so that it paints the best picture of this loser culture. But anyway, that's it. I'm out.